Good evening, everybody, and Merry Christmas. We're the day after Christmas, and thank you for coming in to our post-Christmas day hangout, Long Beach recap. And I know that everybody's still with family. You know, you get kind of in the Christmas mode. Maybe you had a couple too many eggnogs last night, and so we sure appreciate you coming to join and take a look at what you might have missed out on. We just got back from Long Beach, the beginning of the week, Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday morning. Yeah, maybe it was Monday night. It was an incredible weekend. If you were not out there, my partner, Richard and Susan Anzalone, did a fantastic job. They got a beautiful room over in the World Trade Station or World Trade Center. I mean, over in next door to Long Beach Hilton. They were only expecting maybe 85 folks, and they got a small room. Little did they know that there was going to be over 200 people show up for the event and the trainings, and then we literally had 400 people show up for the Christmas party. So we were about getting kicked out of the rooms for fire codes. Other than that, it was like spectacular. We got to recognize a lot of people who are doing incredible things with I2g in a very, very short amount of time. I really wanted to do something just a little bit different than what we normally do because really so few of you were able to attend in Long Beach compared to the 6,500 distributors that we have worldwide right now. So I think what I'd like to do to start out is just share some pictures and let you know a little bit about what you missed out on. I've got, oh, by the way, I've got Patricia on the hangout with me. She was in Long Beach for the event, and I'm going to have her give her take. A couple other people will be jumping on board, you know, to share with you what they experienced and what they saw this weekend. So here we go. I think first what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you some of the pictures that I saved from the event. Of course, part of the purpose for the event was doing recognition for a lot of the people that are making incredible incomes in a very short period of time. Hold on, I'm at the wrong album. Hold on a minute. Okay, so let's see. I2g Long Beach event. One of the things that is pretty incredible, I2g was only launched in August. We now have 4 people that are over $200,000 a month. And as a matter of fact, one of the 5th guy is at 190,000. I'm going to show you his picture first. Okay. This young gentleman that you see here, his name's Juan Martinez, and he's only 20 years old. He's working with his family. This is his dad. I don't have all of the check pictures from this weekend. This was for the month of November. I mean, this is pretty incredible. If you can imagine, at 20 years of age, he's already accomplished a life-changing income. And you know, now that I'm showing pictures of checks, let me start by saying income disclosure You know, certainly these are in the top 1% earners of the company, and not everybody's going to earn this kind of income inside of 4 months getting involved. But, you know, this weekend was about a celebration of some of the, you know, the top earnings. And, you know, so keep that in mind. It's certainly dependent on your own work and effort that you put into the business. This is actually, if you haven't seen before, this is Rick Mikey and his beautiful wife, Angela. That's me and Dave. Rick has got 25 years experience in this industry. One of the reasons I was really attracted to this company is because he has successfully run 2 other programs, Velocity and Healing America, you know, over the last 15 years. He took each of these companies to 100 million in sales. He knows how to balance a binary. He knows how to run commissions. He's never missed a commission day in his career, and he's never had a regulatory complaint in 17 years. So that speaks volumes. When somebody asks me, well, how do I know that we're not going to, you know, run into some of these regulatory problems that other companies have run into? Well, we'll get into that on a, you know, in one of our trainings. But what I want to say is Rick has an outstanding track record, and he knows what he's doing, and they work around the clock to make sure that they are available to us and in the field, and making it possible for all of these incredible incomes to occur. This was a couple out of New York, Soon Bay and Sue Kyo, and they're with the Parks team. The Parks actually earned in November $220,000. They're one of the 4 people over $200,000 a month right now, and this is one of their top leaders. So this is Jason Sim. We like to have a lot of fun as well as earn a lot of money, and this was at the karaoke party. You know, he did the Kangen style, and I actually have a video of it. It's actually incredible. Jason's a little short in stature man. He gave a training, and what he likes to say, let me see, where's Jason's other picture. You know, oh, here's Dave in his suit. He actually went to Men's Warehouse before the event to get suited up so he could look good and, you know, giving his training. He did a phenomenal job. I'm like really, really proud of him. This was at the World Trade Station before the event. Let me see. Oh, there we got our beautiful Patricia. And you know what? A lot of people ask me about these hangouts, and you know, you would not believe how many people recognize Patricia from these hangouts. They went, "Hey, you're the lady that has the Christmas hat on in the hangouts." So, you know, it does create a lot of visibility. People do know who you are, and you know, it's all about exposure. And Patricia really made a whole lot of great new friends. Here's one of our team members, Mike Chavez. This is Johnny, the gentleman that actually works at Costco as a gas station attendant that led us to the velvet-tongued devil who was in MLM Witness Protection Program for 15 years, Mr. Larry Williams. This is Johnny, Larry's sponsor. This was a packed-out event. As a matter of fact, like I said, Richard and Susan had no idea. I mean, we were slipping people in the back and the sides, and the fire, the fire people, or the, you know, they were trying to get us to remove people from the event. That was the only thing, was we didn't expect so many people. Here's Richard at the front of the room, you know, giving a little presentation on Friday night. Elisha and Lindy, these are 2 folks that are really, their business is starting to take off, and they had guests, and they made their $1,400 last week. They are elated that their business is really taking off now. This is a group of people at the presentation: Melissa and Ernest and Dion and Jim Chow, and here's my partner Richard Anzalone. This group here was responsible for helping Mr. John Wells go silver this month, which is a big $10,000 bonus. This is a team under Travis Steele and Stuart Balaji. And they actually, you know, after they saw the presentation, Melissa, you know, happened to have some money that she carried to the meeting, and she was ready to get started immediately. So it was really fun meeting this great new group of networkers. Okay, this guy, you know, you haven't seen him on Hangouts before. You know, it's funny, I talk to a lot of internet marketers and they ask me what I do, and they're like totally shocked when I tell them that, you know, these Hangouts is all I do. I mean, I don't know anything about traffic and all of that stuff and capture pages. As a matter of fact, the 4 top earners in I2g that are all over $200,000 a month, I'm the only one that even has a Facebook account. Everybody in the top earning 4, they don't even have a Facebook account. They don't have a capture page. They don't even know anything about social media. They do it all old school on the telephone. K-Ross actually is the direct sponsor of Jason Sim. Now, K-Ross never built a second leg in this program. He has only got one leg. We're a binary hybrid, but you can make a ton of money if you bring in good people. So K-Ross is earning probably $30,000 to $40,000 a month just in matching bonuses, just from Jason Sim, and he doesn't even have a second leg. And once again, you know, we're talking money. This is a small, intimate group, but, you know, remember, you know, these stories are not to entice you. They're true stories, and they're just in the top 1% earners in the company. Okay, so I want to get to, here's Mr. Dennis Dvorin. He's in the top 4 top earners. He's number 2 actually now. He was number 1. Dennis, you know, has an incredible story. If you guys have not met him or don't know his story, I met Dennis like 20 years ago. We both had our first big, I guess, first big success with a program called FutureNet. Well, all of us did. Me and Richard and Dave and Dennis. You know, Dave had been in the you know, successful with a couple other programs, but that's where me and Dennis and Richard had our first big success. And Dennis really had not had a whole lot of success in the 15 years after that program kind of went away. And you know, he will tell you quite you know, openly that in the last 15 years he's been an EBA. And what that stands for is everything but Amway. He's actually very, very funny. I mean, he tells people that, you know, when he got in network marketing, that they told him he could make $1 million in network marketing. So he didn't know that it was going to be, you know, he'd have to join 1 million programs to make $1 in each program. But in the last 5 years, he really went through tough times. And last year he had his worst financial year ever. As a matter of fact, Dennis lost his house that he had at 25 years. He went in foreclosure. He lost his house. He lost his car. But he didn't lose his sense of humor, because he gets up in front of the room during his trainings and says, "Oh, and boy, do I miss my car." And Dennis has earned over $800,000 with this company, has totally changed his life. Me and Richard were talking about this, and you know, I mean, he was Richard was sharing with me, you know, how Dennis really went through some tough times. I mean, where he was literally, he likes to eat healthy. He's very into his health. I mean, he's having to eat like little TV dinners, you know. I mean, he couldn't afford good food. Every little penny counted. So I don't know if you've been there before. He's not the only one that's having incredible success with I2g who couldn't even afford his first $100 to get involved, which was the story for Dennis. The reason I'm doing this #2 signal is because we're kind of kidding with Dennis here. Dennis was #1 up until about a month ago, and now he's #2. So you can see he's got a good humor about it. We keep like doing these #2. That's what we're doing there. This was at the training on Saturday. This is Jason Sim.
Yeah, she's talking.
If you guys are on the panel, make sure you mute yourselves until we come to you. Jason Sim, this is the #1 earner in the company, and you know, he did a fantastic training. He likes to tell people, you know, that, you know, hey, I'm a shorty man, you know, but when I stand on my wallet, I'm taller than all of you. And he did a phenomenal job. He's very dynamic. It's an honor to be working with him. Oh, this was me actually giving, I guess it would be kind of like my first live training at the event. And you know, I was kind of nervous about it. You know, I said, well, shoot, I don't know how to give a live training. I've never done a live training. And then Dave said, what are you talking about? Patricia said, what are you talking about? You do it on the Hangout every Sunday. And then I kind of like relaxed. I was like, oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. So, you know, I got a great reception. It was like really phenomenal. So many people that we met afterwards, and I was basically just sharing what we are doing right here, which is the Hangouts and how to promote them and how to get on our Facebook group. And all right, there's me and Dave. Dave suited up in another suit. I wanted to share some of the check stories. This gentleman, another gentleman, you haven't seen him on the Hangouts because, again, not a social media guy. Tony Adamy out of Las Vegas was down to his last $100, working full-time for another company, and then he got a big pay cut, and literally didn't have the $100 to get started.
It's on the left-hand corner.
All right, this was the checks that they gave to us for October, and we're standing here with our partners, Richard and Susan, and so you know what? Let me just you know, I mean, we're standing there like we're just used to, you know, like it's just really we're used to earning this kind of money. Let me tell you that is not the case. None of us have ever made this kind of money. You know, 18 months ago, I couldn't sell a $25 blog with that 100% commission program. Everybody knows what I'm talking about. I went 6 months without making a dime, spending more than I was making. I literally spent hours every day doing these blogs, thinking that I might get these automated signups. 6 months, I felt like a total failure. Believe me, anytime somebody asked me, well, you know, well, how much money have you made? I was not standing there with pride like I am in this photo. None of us have ever experienced this, and this is life-changing for all of us. We never expected to have earned this kind of money, especially this quickly. To be honest, I don't think we ever believed that this kind of income was possible. Here's Dennis with his, it looks like October, $267,000 check. Dennis, this has totally changed his life. This was our buddy Johnny Wells that came down from Las Vegas. The volume that went in this past weekend just pushed him to silver, and so it, the events are fantastic. If you can get out to the events, then you really need to do it, because there's nothing like meeting the people in person. These are the relationships that last long after the event is over. This was our ruby, our ruby bonus. We made a ruby and a gold bonus for November. So, so November was 250, and October was 221, plus 50,000 for the ruby bonus, and another 25,000 for the gold bonus. Okay, yeah, we took a lot of photos. This was Bob Oakes that came down. We've known him for 20 years, and he came down for the event. Lives there in Southern California. Eric Yamaguchi, new team member, has been in this industry a long, long time. Here's our teammate Mike Chavez. Let me see. I think I want to go to, as a matter of fact, Johnny Wells has got some major traction, just by posting this picture on his Facebook wall. Here we go, our favorite Santa Claus. Now she's our Happy New Year lady, and she got to meet a lot of great folks, and is going to tell you about what she saw, experienced on the event. And I think we've seen enough photos of us. I wanted to, here's Tony Adamy. I told you he didn't have the $100 to get started. For September, his check was $82,000. November, here's Dennis DeVoren's $279,000. Here is our #1 income earner, Jason Sim, and his beautiful wife, he picked up the first $300,000 earner in the company for November, $333,467. Okay, let me just see if there's any really. These are some pictures that Kevin was kind enough to send over, and let me see if there's any Chuck stories that I missed out on. Hold on. I wanted to show you the parks out of New York. All right, is this? Hold on, guys. Let me. Yeah, here's Mr. Parks. Again, just like Jason, he's in Jason Sims' group. Does not speak a whole lot of English. One of the $200,000 earners in the company. Let's see. We saw Tony. Here's Arnell. He picked up $33,000 for November, and then his partner looks like $28,000. So I think that gives you a flavor of the events. What you might have missed out on. I'm going to go into, before I bring up people, very, very quickly presentation. We're gonna not spend a whole lot of time on it tonight. I'm just going to go through very, very quickly. Okay, where is? Dave added a few things on my thing, and now I can't see where my I2g presentation is. Okay, but you know what we're going to do, we're just going to go through this very quickly. The name of the company, if you're a guest watching this for the first time, the name of the company is Infinity2 Global. Right now we got 6,500 distributors. We're in 200 countries. We're really just now getting started. We talked a little bit about Rick. He's got outstanding track record, and that's one of the reasons that top earners are attracted to I2g, because he has got a track record of success. This is, you know, you've seen me and Richard and Susan. We're heading up your success team. We're here to 100% support you. Once you get enrolled with anybody on our team, you know, we'll plug you into everything we do. One of the reasons that our team has done 14 million in team sales is because of what we offer that is totally hot, sexy, unique, and different, and no competition. And what I mean is we literally have an exclusive on the fastest growing segment on the internet, $50 billion online casinos, projected to be $150 billion in the next 2 years, and we get paid when other people play. Now let me add one thing. Somebody had pointed out that that I didn't mention. The casino, the Tier 1 license that we have is valid and makes us legal to operate online gaming in 200 countries. The United States is not one of them. We do not promote online gaming in the United States. We cannot access the online casino. The Tier 1 license covers us. We are legal to operate in all of the countries where online gaming is legal. And we can still profit when other people are enjoying the casino. And one thing I do want to mention, since we've talked about some really big incomes, some people, big networkers, say to me, well, how can so many people be earning so much money, and how sustainable is that? What I want you to imagine, what creates sustainability? Sustainability is, in one, created by sales. You know, as long as there are big sales, then those incomes are sustainable. If the company does not continue to produce big sales, then those are not as sustainable. Right now, we only have about 1,000 international casino customers. These customers are playing at the casino. That creates sustainability. What does every network marketing company out there want? And that is customers. So we have got, I mean, to me, the gold mine bonanza product that creates customers that keep coming back for more and more, because the online casino is that fun and that entertaining, and it is going to happen with or without us. So when people ask me about how sustainable it is, I tell them we have not even got started yet. These are our live casino girls, and these are actually the girls that you experience dealing to you and spinning the roulette wheel and dealing out cards to you, and it's just a lot of fun. You know, one of the things Rick talked about at this event this weekend is the online entertainment products and product lines that we are going to be getting in the year ahead. So anybody that thinks that we're just an online live casino, has no idea about where we are going, and they should listen to Rick Mikey's vision call, because we are going to be a total online entertainment company. When somebody comes on board as an emperor with our company, they not only have a master license for the online casino product internationally, for the I2g touch system in the United States, but for every online entertainment that we get forever. And so there is much, much, much more coming. And you're going to start by seeing a music product, entertainment product released here in the coming month of January. Now, another thing that creates customers. Customers are created in mass amounts with social networking, with exception to those 4 top earners that don't even have a Facebook account. The majority of Americans do have a Facebook account. And we all go absolutely bonkers if we are blocked from our Facebook account for one day. Many of us, that's how we do business, is on Facebook. So the I2g touch system is going to become a very big part of what we offer at I2g, because you can offer this to thousands and thousands and thousands of customers. This is a product that took 8 years and $20 million to develop, and it has a product valuation of $200 million. And you can bring unlimited customers in there to experience the social network that integrates all of your other social networks, that allows you to have your own movie channel, to store unlimited videos, audios, and images, video chat, free VoIP all over the world, instant messaging. We can do Google Hangouts with up to 12 people, record those, assertive notification technology where you can literally pop out on other people's computers and mobile devices and do your own presentation. The applications are innumerable. So anybody that questions us having an outstanding product that can reach thousands and thousands and even millions, they have no idea what we have planned with our I2g touch system. And here's a picture of the live feed, video chat, live broadcast. This is like a Pinterest built into our system where you can store unlimited images of the things that you love and are most important to you. We're going to very quickly go over the 6 ways that we get paid. One of the reasons that people are very attracted to I2g is because of the potential to share 50% of the revenue with other emperors in the company of all of the casino profits. I2g takes 50% of the casino profits, and they're going to share them with me and you and everybody else who becomes an emperor in this company. This is limited to 5,000 emperors, so it's not going to get overly saturated where it's not even going to be worthwhile for somebody to become an emperor. This is strictly voluntary. The company chooses to share in the revenues of the casino so that we literally get paid every time somebody places a bet worldwide, and we get to share in these profits for life. Now, the emperors are limited to the $5,000 license package. They're also, as I mentioned, not only going to share in the profits of the casinos, but in all of the online entertainment products that are coming out. You've got a master license to everything we come out with, online entertainment and otherwise, and casino. And we get to share in this for life. Fast start bonuses, that means you earn 10% On every emperor, high roller, player, and novice you bring in, every emperor, that's $500. Every high roller, $60. Every player, $40. Every novice, $10. So that is now money that everybody can put in their pocket, whether you come in as a novice player, high roller, or emperor. Binary income, you can earn up to $35,000 per week in binary income, or $1.8 million in binary income per year. All that means is you get somebody on your right, somebody on your left, and that creates a cycle, and you get paid. So if you're an emperor, you make $60 per cycle. If you're a high roller, you make $50 per cycle. If you're a player, you make $40 per cycle. If you're a novice, you make $30 per cycle. We literally have several people that have maxed out the binary comp plan on multiple weeks in a row. Mr. Dennis Devorin, you saw in the pictures earlier, the gentleman that didn't have the $100 to get started, he earned $35,000 4 weeks in a row in binary commissions. The nice thing about a binary is your upline only has a right leg and a left leg. And you know what that means? That means a whole lot of spillover to you. Your upline, if you get underneath somebody that does a whole lot of recruiting, I can tell you where those people are going to end up, and that will be underneath you. And that's going to create half of the business volume that you need to cycle. You know, somebody wanted to know, was asking me today, well, how do all those people you're putting underneath me, how does that benefit me? Well, that benefits you because that builds half of the work, that does half of the work for you. You get paid, you cycle every single time you bring in anything on the opposite side. So it's a very team-oriented comp plan. My favorite part of the comp plan is the matching bonuses. Out of the income that we've earned, over half of that income has been a result of matching bonuses. You know what that means? That means a whole heck of a lot of people on our team are making a whole heck of a lot of money. And the reason we're making so much money on it is because we make 20% on every single person that we personally sponsor into the business. Now, that doesn't matter if you sponsor 2 people, 100 people, 1,000 people. You're going to make 20% matching income every single week. Now, just imagine you earn on top of that 15% matching bonus on everybody that they bring in, and 10% matching bonus on everybody they bring in, 10% on everybody they bring in, and finally 10% on everybody they bring in. That is significant income. Your 5th level, when you're building a team, is always bigger than your 4th level, than your 3rd level, your 2nd level. And I will tell you, people are making significant income. If you are an emperor, you earn all 5 generations of matching bonus. If you are a high roller, you're going to earn 3 generations of matching bonus. So remember this, high roller is 20%, 15%, 10%. If you're a player, you earn 1 generation of matching bonus, 20%. You do not earn the matching bonuses at the novice level yet. However, you can upgrade at any point. A lot of the money, that millions of dollars that's been paid out, has been a result of the leadership bonuses. The leadership bonuses, I think we have about 75 or 80 people that have already achieved on our team the silver bonus. That means you do 125 binary cycles, 37,500 on the left, 37,500 on the right, for a one-time cash bonus of $10,000. We've got over a dozen people that have hit the gold bonus, 250 cycles for a one-time cash bonus of $25,000. We've got probably a half a dozen that have hit ruby already. That's a one-time cash bonus of $50,000, 500 cycles. Emerald, we've got one Emerald, Mr. Dennis DeVoren in the program, one-time cash bonus of $100,000. We are hoping that we will earn Emerald this month. I believe Jason Sim already earned Emerald this month. He'll be paid his $100,000 cash bonus next month. And then Diamond, 5,000 cycles for a one-time cash bonus of $500,000. Now, some of these numbers might seem kind of high. Actually, I mean, I think from the number of people that are hitting them, they might be a little bit easy. But what I want you to keep in mind here, these leadership bonuses are being achieved, one, with help from your upline, because say your upline puts 37,500 BV underneath you on one side, then that means that you only need 37,500 that you put in yourself to earn a one-time cash bonus of $10,000. Also, what I want you to keep in mind, right now we have barely scratched the surface with the online casino. There are only 1,000 distributors internationally. 500 of those distributors have got onto the casino site, I2g Casino. But what's going to happen as the casino grows, there's going to be more and more people that get customers that are enjoying the entertainment experience of the casino, and some of those people are going to be placing bets. Well, 25% of all the worldwide bets are going to go back into your tree as volume. So what that means, if you sign up somebody in Hong Kong, and we're doing a launch event next month in Hong Kong, let's say they spend $1,000 as a customer at the casino. Well, what that means is that $250 is going to go back into the tree as BV. This has never been done before, and if you think these checks that you've seen from our event are incredible now, well, I say you haven't seen anything compared to what is going to happen when more and more customers become a part of the casino, and 25% of that goes back into your binary tree as volume. What if, as part of our total online entertainment in the next year, we did $100 million in revenue? That would mean $25 million in BV going back into the binary tree that you cycle on and that you hit leadership bonuses on. What if we did $1 billion in revenue? That would mean $250 million in BV going back into the tree. Can you see where this can get very big very fast? And can you see where the residual income is in this program? You know, because I do want to address that. I've had a few people say, well, is there any residual? Hello, do you know how many customers we are going to have in the online entertainment window of space in the next 12 months? Probably the best customer volume that any company in history has ever had. These what I like about Rick, he's a networker. He understands networkers. And, you know, it doesn't take a whole lot of understanding to know what drives us, what has us on a hangout talking to you on a day after Christmas that most people are in hibernation in at this time of year, is because Rick makes sure that the leaders are paid and paid well. Because, you know, none of us mind hard work, you know, as long as we get paid good money to do it. And the way that I2g has set up their comp plan, it rewards the leaders and it makes it very worthwhile to put in the time and effort and help your team become successful. Another 25% of the total online entertainment profits are going to go back to pay a pool that is going to be split up among all the silver, gold, ruby, emerald, and diamonds. So just another reason to shoot for these leadership ranks. When you get started, there's 4 ways to get started. We've got the novice, the player, the high roller, and the emperor. All of these positions, there's a $19.95 license fee for the I2g touch software. The novice, you can get your foot in the door with $100 and a $50 auto ship. You've got access to the technology product. If you're overseas, you have access to some chips with your auto ship. You get the 10% fast start bonus, and you make $30 per binary cycle. If you're the player, you get a higher level of access to the technology product. You get $50 a month auto ship. You have the choice to get chips if you're international with your auto ship. You get 1 level of matching bonus. You get 10% fast start. You get $40 per binary cycle. If you come in as a high roller for $600, that's the second best position you can get enrolled with. You get a higher level of access to the technology product and entertainment products that we're coming out with. You got a $60 auto ship, 10% fast start, 3 generations of matching bonus, $50 per binary cycle, and then Emperor. The best value by far, if you do have the money, $5,000 gets you a master license for all of the products we come out with. For the casino product and all the online entertainment, you have no auto ship for the year. In addition, the added benefit of 50% profit share in the casino and other entertainment products that we come out with. You have 5 generations of matching bonus. You get fast start, 10% fast start, $60 per binary cycle. So what more is there to talk about? I've shown you the documentation. That always beats conversation. Do I think this is an opportunity of a lifetime? You can bet on it. And with that, I'm going to bring up a few people to share with you. They were at the event this weekend, and them to give their feedback on what they saw and experienced. First of all, let me bring Linda. Linda actually introduced herself to me at the event. She came and shook my hand, and she said, "Hey, I just want to let you know that I signed up in your group this last week." And I was like, "Oh, you did? Well, welcome aboard. Did you sign up directly under me or under one of my people?" And she said she saw me on the YouTube and signed up, and that she's coming in as an emperor. And so I got the chance to spend some time with her. Linda, can you come as a brand new person that came to the event? Come on board, share your story, share your why, and give the audience a little bit of feedback about the event this weekend. You'll have to unmute yourself first. This is Linda's first hangout. I signed up in your group this last week, and I was like, "Oh, you did? Well, welcome aboard. Did you sign up directly?" Linda, you have your viewer. And she said she saw me. Linda, you have your viewer link on at the same time as your presenter link. An emperor, and so I got the chance to spend some time with her. Linda, can you come? Linda, you have to turn off your viewer link. Turn off your viewer link. Share your story, share your why, and give the audience a little bit of feedback about the event this weekend.
Sure. Can you hear me?
You have to unmute yourself first.
Okay, let me try.
This is Linda's first hangout. Linda, you need to turn off your viewer link. We got a viewer link running. There you go. Go ahead. Linda, you've got a viewer link running at the same time as a presenter link. That's what. Okay. Okay, unmute yourself. We'll try one more time. Okay, I think we got it.
You can hear me?
I do.
Okay, if you can hear me. Okay, great. I can't hear anything, but if I can hear you, good. Thumbs up means I can hear you. Great. You can hear me. Okay, great. Yes, my husband and I are extremely excited about this opportunity. There's two major people that everybody knows that really motivate me. One is Robert Kiyosaki. He has what's called the four quadrants. A lot of you may have heard of it. On the left side of the quadrant is E for employee, S for self-employed, and then on the right side is B for business and I for investor. Now, as an accountant, I work a lot with the people on the left side, the E's and the S's. And these are people that are either I'm doing their tax returns or their businesses, I'm doing their accounting and their tax return. And they're working all the time very hard, just trying to keep their businesses going. But if their business were to, they had to stop for illness or whatever, guess what? Their business stops. They don't make any money. But on the right-hand side, with I2g being on the business side, you have a group of people helping you. And we have a wonderful team, the #1 team in the organization, helping us build our company, our business. And so as you go into the novice, the player, or the high roller, you have hit it for the business. But the beauty about I2g, it also hits the I, the investor. If you go into Emperor, you now also have the ability to own part of the company and all of its future profits. So now why not be an emperor and get the best of both worlds, the B and the I? And that's what I'm going to tell my people, and I hope everybody tells their people the same thing. It's the only opportunity I've seen that does both of that for you.
Thank you. And what was the most impressive thing that got you excited this weekend? What can you share that from the event?
I can't hear you.
Oh, you can. Okay, well, let's go on to Patricia. Flew in all the way from Daytona Beach, and you know, Patricia, it was a joy to get to meet you in person. A lot of people know you from these hangouts. Why don't you share what was the most exciting thing that you experienced, and what can you tell the people that didn't get a chance to come to the event?
Well, there was just so many wonderful experiences there to be had. There were so many amazing people, and for me, I think the most exciting part was getting to interact with everyone and meet everyone and talk to everyone. And it was fantastic that everyone was so approachable and they were so willing to just tell you what you could do to improve your business. The training was beyond phenomenal. You guys did such an amazing job of just informing us all what we need to be doing and how we need to be doing it so that everyone can achieve the kind of success that we all deserve. And it was just run so fantastically. Everything flowed. It was fun. It was not, there was so much knowledge to be attained. It was just overall just an amazing experience.
Good. And then what could you tell about Rick? You know, a lot of people haven't actually had a chance to meet Rick, and you know, he got to talk to us on Saturday night. And what could you tell people about getting to meet Mr. Rick Mikey in person?
I think that was very exciting. He was so sweet and so kind, and he just was just speaking to everyone like they were. He didn't talk down to anybody. He was so approachable, so kind, and he had nothing but kind words to say. He was humorous, and he was really there for his people, and that made me so proud, because it really makes me honored to be a part of a company where the owner actually cares about us. It was great.
Fantastic. It was a pleasure to meet you there. Here's a friend of mine, Sheila, that I've known her for like 20 years, and she works full-time. She's an incredible talent, and she came out to visit us during the training. Sheila, can you talk? Can you unmute yourself and say a few words?
What are you doing? I'm still live. Get the hell out of here.
Okay, that's what I love about Hangouts. Everything is like we keep it real. We keep it real. Okay, Sheila, can you unmute yourself? Go to your top right-hand side, and you click on the little link. And Patricia's son wants to be part of the, he wants to be, have some star power too. I don't know if Sheila knows how to unmute herself. There we go. Sheila? Sheila, can you talk to us? And Sheila gave me a beautiful little Christmas present too. It was a cute little bracelet. It was, but I don't know, just like a lot of the people that I have on the Hangout, sometimes it's their first time ever on the Hangout. Like you guys got to see Dennis and Jason 1 week. That was their first Hangout ever. So I'm going to go ahead and go close up with Dave. Dave got to do a live training this event. Dave, can you share a good recap? Anything I might have missed out on or significant about the event this weekend that you could share with everybody?
Sure. Well, first of all, the event was absolutely life-changing. I mean, whoever would have thought that we would have had 370 people at this event a week before Christmas. I'd have never thought it. I've got some pictures that we didn't share today, but people in from New York, Chicago, New Jersey, from all around the world that had flown in, coming in. And, and to watch these different groups, as the pictures that Farrah went through, I want you to really reach out to yourself here and think about something, guys. We're only in business since August 1st, okay? August 1st. I want you to really grasp where we're at with that. I mean, August 1st, where did you see stories like this that are happening? And it's only because of two different things. We have something unique, hot, sexy, and zero competition. And Google says it for us, okay? So when Farrah's going through this, the pictures tell all the stories of all the different people. And it really was unbelievable as we go out and we're with all these different people and we get to talk to them, because this is their chance to be first, see, and the first of ever of something big. We always hear the scenarios. I was talking with somebody today, and I said, what if you could have been first with Amway, Herbalife, Microsoft, Apple, any of these companies, okay, in the direct selling industry? I want you to really grasp your head on that. Put yourself where we are in today of 2014 we're going into. Are you where you want to be? A friend of mine, a high school friend, actually a lifelong friend, just posted on one of my posts, because we put up our monthly check, okay, and she goes, is that yours or is that the company's? And I said, no, it's ours. And she congratulates. Unbelievable. I come from a little hick town of about 900 people, okay? I know how to work hard. I know how to care, and I genuinely care about people. See, guys, we're here to help you get what you want. Don't get me wrong. We want to, this dream of this year will be the dream. I was talking with somebody today, and they said, Dave, what do you see? And I said, well, Farrah and I are pretty well set. The dream is this year to help thousands, if not tens of thousands of people get to their dreams, to get where it is that you want to get. Guys, I'm going to leave you with something that was pretty hard. I had some things happen over the weekend that really hit home with me. And see, for things to change, you have to change. And for things to get better, you have to get better. And if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Okay? So take a good look at what's happening here, because I2g has 2 hot buttons that more than likely you play on all cylinders on anyway, okay? Global entertainment. I want you to think about that for a minute. Global entertainment. Wrap your head on that, and then wrap your head around social media. Look at where we're at tonight, all of you around the globe, and where we're at, and you learn to get paid on it. Farrah, obviously you do a smashed up job. I'm so happy that we did an out of the box deal. It was a pleasure to meet Linda and her husband. And by the way, guys, she stepped up and it came up to us. I had goosebumps as I got that feeling when she came in. She stepped out of her own box with her and her husband Michael and came over and seen us. And Sheila shows up. And I've known Sheila I've been with Farrah 18 years. And it was the first time where Sheila came in the back. Goosebumps. I was watching Farrah do a training, and I was like, wow. And then she got to see me, because she'd never seen anything like what I've ever done. And it was unbelievable to see that type of stuff go on. Hundreds of people that was going on. And Patricia, she flies in from Daytona Beach, and I told her it would be changing. I think it's been every bit of that for her. Her career's off to a new start. Guys, this is the little things that are going to change your life for 2014. You know, we're closing out after a holiday season. I want you to really grasp on this, because we're going into a 2014 that's going to change the whole industry, bar none. The question is, are you going to be part of it or not? Because it is going to happen. It is reality. Question is, coming with us. You're doing an absolute smash up. I think the picture said it all. You guys missed. It's okay. Just don't miss the other one. Like Patricia said, she had half of hers already paid for the next time. Okay, so it's no big deal. Grasp these replay. Watch the pictures, because it's not just a couple people. We've got a couple hundred people earning big money, big life-changing money. Okay, for most people. So grasp in, celebrate the rest of the year out, but remember this: fail to plan and to fail. We're looking forward to you to the top with us. We hope that you're to get you here. We'll be happy to help you in any way. Back to you. You've done an absolute smashed up job. Thanks, everybody, and we look forward to seeing you in 2014. We're rocking. Obviously, we love I2g, baby. We're rocking and rolling. Thanks, babe. Back to you.
All right, thank you, guys. Sorry we kept you a little longer than usual, but we really wanted to share those moments from the event with you, and we're looking forward to the year ahead. I think all of us are very fortunate. We're very fortunate to be where we are at today, and because I think where we're at 12 months from now is going to be sealed by what you do today. And I think I2g, all I'll say is we're very, very fortunate. If you are looking at this for the first time, please get back to the person that introduced you to this hangout. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. Go sign up tonight. Don't miss another person coming in underneath you, because that's how quick the people build up. Linda here told me she signed up a few days ago when she met me at the event, and then today she told me that she's got 18 people underneath her already. So that's what happens. Go sign up right now, and we'll look forward to seeing you on the very next hangout. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thanks again.